Hey, what is up everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another one of my videos. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Fish Farm with a redesigned UI and a project that has innovative mechanisms. Now, before we jump into the video, please make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, Fish Farm just launched almost 24 hours ago, and I've personally been monitoring it to see how investors are actually flocking towards it. Obviously, right off the bat, we can see that the UI is very different from normal baked beans forks. As you guys would have seen, they are pretty basic, and this one has, animation to it, and moreover, just a nice layout to it. This is also on the Avalanche blockchain, and as you guys know, there's a lot of money and a lot of investors on the Avalanche blockchain, and which is why, as you guys can see right here, there's already over 1,400 investors into this. Now, you guys already know I personally like looking and getting involved into projects that I personally think will be here for a longer period of time, and this is definitely one of those projects because I have spoken to the team and they are doing a lot indeed in order to push for marketing and moreover to bring in new investors. Now, for some of you that don't understand what a baked beans fork is, I will leave a video link right above. However, in essence, you get a daily return of investment of 8% for an annual percentage rate of 2,920%. And as you guys can see right here, I have essentially invested into this project, and I want to show you guys how I'm dealing with it. Now, I invested 20 AVAX into this project, and if we look over here, if we put in 20 AVAX, so I invested around $1,500 to $1,600 into this project because I do really like the UI and I think it's going to be here for a minute. And the contract balance, funnily enough, actually yesterday it was at 3,400 and then it dipped to 3,200, and there was so much FUD happening in the chat, but just 24 hours later we're above 4,000 AVAX balance, which just to put it into perspective, there's 4,337 AVAX, so that's over $330,000 in the contract balance, and I only see this growing in the near future. And of course, because of the added mechanism they have, the added incentive that they've put for a rehiring, I definitely think it has a longevity element to it. Now, over the past 24 hours or so, you guys can see I got almost 2 AVAX, which is actually closer to that, which is actually closer to 10% a day, and that's because of the fact that I was able to get a good amount of fishing power. Now, as you guys can see, I can either sell it to get that 1.9 AVAX, or I can rehire. Now, when I rehire, there's a 65% chance that I'm going to rehire and get essentially the same amount, so 1.9, and there's a 35% chance that I will earn 120% of my rewards, which will be 2.35 AVAX. Now, they are the first in my knowledge to implement this system, which adds another incentive to people to rehire, because you're not only going to get the same amount as you were if you were going to sell, but you actually have a 35% chance of getting a 20% reward. And somebody that is following the 6-1 strategy, such as myself, obviously 35% is a large amount, so even when you follow the 6-1 strategy, there's going to be a lot of times, in my opinion, where you're going to hit this 120% reward, and when you do hit that, it's obviously going to make your return on investment a lot quicker. This is why I encourage these projects that, and I personally am a fan of the projects that not only fork the code but also add innovative features to it, making the UI nicer, making the game essentially more lucrative to people to play, right? You don't want people to come in here and just sell their fish. You want to add more to the game, right? It's all game theory. So baked beans is a game theory. What they did is they added another layer of gamification, which in my opinion is very lucrative for investors such as myself. So we're gonna rehire live here in front of you guys, see what we get. And boom, look at this, guys. Rewards boosted. You got 120% fishing power. So I hit that 35% chance right off the bat. This is why I love these gamifications. Of course, this is a 35% chance, as I said, is a lot. And you guys could see live where I got that extra boost. So without a doubt, for sure, I am extremely excited about this. Guys, think about it. If you're boosting 20% of your APR every single day, so if I were to get 8% and I get a 20% bonus, that's an extra 1.6%, almost 10% base reward. So I really am excited about this project, guys. I really do think it's gonna do good. As we saw, the contract balance already went up another 5 AVAX while I'm recording this video, and I don't see this coming down anytime soon, because I do know that there is a lot of hype behind this project, and there is a lot of marketing that's going to be pushed out, which is why I wanted to get this video out as soon as I could. Now guys, my link is down in the description. I do get a kickback if you guys do join with my link. I will obviously rehire that, as well as I am a firm believer of the 6-1 strategy, especially for projects like this that have you know, such a clean UI and a clean incentive for to reward people that are rehiring. I definitely think you guys should check it out. Make sure you leave a comment down below as to what you guys think about these baked beans forks, and which one do you think is actually going to survive at the end, or do you think none of them are going to survive and only baked beans will? Thank you very much for watching today's video, and as always, guys, let's get that bag. Peace.